Hi, thank you for joining us. I am Torin Ellis and welcome to our today's special feature. Today, we have the absolute pleasure of speaking with a woman who has recently captured the hearts of our nation and the crown of Miss Universe Jamaica. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gabrielle Henry.
Hello, thank you for reading me.
It's an honor to have you here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Now, for persons out there who do not know you, please tell us more about who Dr. Gabrielle is.
Okay, well, to make it so concise, I think we'd be here for hours actually. But I would say I'm a spirited, vibrant young lady. I am driven and determined, and of course I'm a medical professional, which has contributed significantly to who I've become. I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. That's where I was born and bred, and it's just been an exciting journey to this point. I currently practice at the University Hospital of the West Indies, where I'm pursuing my studies in ophthalmology, and it's a 6-year program. I'm now 4 years in, 2 years to go, and it's been really exciting for me. It's been a great journey, something that's been very eye-opening, pun intended, and I'm very grateful for it. So entering Miss Universe has been just a wonderful experience for me.
Okay. Winning Miss Universe Jamaica 2025 is an absolutely incredible achievement. So what was going through your mind the moment your name was announced?
I was in utter shock and disbelief, being vulnerable with you. But I honestly had a deep sense of gratitude, and tears were really coming from my eyes, because to have invested so much in this journey and to come out on top, I'm truly grateful and thankful.
So you competed against 26 talented contestants, and you also won Best in Swimwear, Personality Award, Media Challenge, and Altruism Award. Which one of these awards holds the most personal meaning for you, and why?
I would say the Altruism Award definitely holds the most meaning for me, and that is because of who I was chosen to mentor. So we were partnered with some ladies from the Annie Dawson Children's Home as a part of the Go Getter program, which is an initiative put on by Miss Universe Jamaica this year. And the young lady that I was partnered with is a 16-year-old young lady. She has visual impairment. And the reason why this is dear to my heart is because I actually have a cause called the See Me Foundation, which is geared towards the social reintegration of visually impaired individuals, and also to encourage employment, whether it be in the public or private sectors. So that's why when I was introduced to her, my heart just melted, because I truly felt that this was something that the universe put in place for me to give back in a way that I truly could.
And tell us about the beautiful dress you actually wore that night. I know it was designed by the Miss Universe Jamaica pageant co-directors Carl Williams and Mark McDermott.
Yes.
Mark McDermott, rather.
Yes. So it's the Atelier McDermott brand, and I actually did not know what I was going to wear until a few days before the pageant, but I completely trusted Carl to put me in something that was going to be beautiful, that would adorn my skin in a way that I couldn't have done, or chosen. So I was surprised when I put it on. I was like, wow, I didn't know yellow was my color. I didn't know yellow was my color, but it just went so well and it fitted me perfectly. So I was truly honored to have worn that gown that night.
Okay. This is also not your first pageant, right? You entered in 2023. So tell us some more about how you prepared yourself during that 2-year gap, and what were some of the things you focused on to better yourself?
Okay, so for that 2-year gap, I actually had no intentions of re-entering at the time. I think when I had completed the pageant the first time, I said, okay, this is it. But when I reflected on the process and how much it developed me as a person, I said, I must re-enter. It's absolutely necessary, because it just fulfills you in a way that I have not experienced in other jurisdictions. And how did I prepare myself? mental preparation was one of the key things that I had to do. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to be a queen, to be a part of a pageant. And that was really the foundation that I built up myself upon. Following this, of course, I had to work on my walk, I had to work on my communication skills, which are also components of the pageantry.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're an ophthalmology resident at the University Hospital of the West Indies, while also being a beauty queen. So how do you manage to balance the rigorous demands of medicine and the world of pageantry?
Well, we're going to see that for now. But for the past 3 months, it has been hectic, but time management is key, ensuring that for myself, I prioritize what is important to me, and I allocate time slots for various things that I need to do, whether it be preparation for the pageant itself, or whether it be preparing my studies, whatever it may be. I just ensure that I have time slots allocated to each thing.
Okay. Yes. You're an advocacy for Jamaica's visually impaired community, as you spoke about earlier. So can you share a personal story rather than the one you spoke about that fueled your passion, apart from the 16-year-old?
Okay, so a personal story. The reason why I started my foundation was I encountered a patient. I won't be able to share her name here, but she presented to us quite late. She suffered from permanent visual loss. And when I asked her story, she said she was actually a very prominent banker. She had been working in that industry for over 10 years, very established, very high in her industry. And when she started to lose her vision, it was gradually progressive. So she didn't really take note of it. She didn't really investigate it at the time. But by the time she had presented, there wasn't much that we could do. And it was because of that she lost her source of income. She was a primary breadwinner for her family. And it was very devastating for her and her family to know that she could no longer earn that income. In a lot of first world countries, they provide means by which visually impaired individuals can earn a living. And I think that as Jamaicans, we should also introduce more initiatives that allow for those individuals to sustainably support themselves and their families without feeling that their visual impairment keeps them at bay and sets them apart or isolates them. Aside from that, there's also the social component. A lot of these patients that I encounter, they say they stay at home. They don't do anything. They probably listen to the radio because no one takes them out. No one brings them into the community to participate in events because, they're visually impaired. That doesn't mean that they don't have the mental capacity to contribute to our society. And so that's why I am here to stand up for them and to remind us as a society, as a Jamaican society, that we can do something for our people. This is 7% of our population. It's quite significant. So we can definitely do something in terms of bringing them into the fore, integrating them into our communities, integrating into our activities so that they feel like a part of our society.
Yes. And as a role model for women or for young women in Jamaica, what message would you give to those who feel pressured to choose between pursuing a professional career and also embracing their passions?
Well, as the Miss Universe Jamaica now, I would say, as a source of inspiration for these women, I would encourage them through my own portrayal of what it is that I'm doing now, being authentically me, pursuing what it is that I believe to be a form of success. And I also believe in the multifaceted woman. I believe in the woman who, yes, she's at home cooking and taking care of her children, but she's also out there in the workforce, contributing to society, earning an income, earning a living. I don't think that women on a whole should be restricted to just one role. I think that we are diverse beings and we have so much within us to give back.
Your journey has combined both intellect, beauty, and as you have so eloquently spoken, service. And so how do you hope to use your platform, both as a doctor and as Miss Universe Jamaica, to create lasting impact, not just for now, but beyond your reign?
So I do hope to amplify voices, to use platforms such as these where I'm speaking with you just to share about things that are close to my heart, not only for the visually impaired community, but for other isolated and ostracized communities. As it pertains to youth empowerment, that's another facet that I'm very interested in. And I would like to partner with local entities to create programs that are self-sustaining, and long, self-sustaining, and will last a long time in terms of contributing and reinvesting in our youth, because the youth are our future. And I believe that once we have a good foundation there, we will always have a very strong society. We'll always have good leaders that we can put into place to manage our country. Because Jamaica, I think at the core, Jamaica is run by our people. We are a human resource country. Our people are amazing. We are a diverse people. We know. But even in that, it's in our cultural diversity and our heritage and how we carry ourselves that people see us and they want to, incorporate us into their own cultures. So we really need to invest in our people. I think that's really the core of Jamaica.
And looking ahead to the Miss Universe competition in Thailand, which is scheduled for November, what aspects of Jamaican culture and identity are you most excited to showcase on the global stage?
Well, for one thing, I love reggae. So if it's one thing, I'll be playing my music everywhere I go. I'm not so much of a ravers, when you know what I mean by ravers, but I can do a little 1-2 step. But I am so excited to share our culture on the international stage. People love Jamaicans. If I could have bring the food, I would have bring the food, but I can't do that. And so I'm really excited to showcase that. I'm excited to just network and connect with other ladies from other countries and just showcase who we are. Because like I said, at the core, Jamaica is our people. And I'm so proud to be a representative of our people.
And lastly, competing internationally will place you alongside a lot of women all over the world. So what do you think will set you apart as Miss Universe 2025?
I believe my individuality, who I am as a being, and how proud I am of my country, and the fact that I stand firm in my beliefs. That will definitely set me apart.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that brings us to the end of this inspiring conversation with the incredible Dr. Gabrielle Henry, our Miss Universe Jamaica 2025. From all of us here at Our Today, thank you for joining, and until next time, take care and stay inspired.